Hi, I'm Alex.
I'm Jason.
And this is Revuezit. All right, so today, little change up. We ain't got Todd. I got Jason, who is very knowledgeable on our current firearm. And this isn't a new firearm. You know, it's not something that's brand spanking new to the roster. And I know people are like, why are you doing a review on this? Well, to be quite honest with you, it's new to me. Got it the other day, getting ready to pick it up off my 10-day. And you know what? I'll be quite honest. I've been to a lot of gun stores, and I don't think I've ever seen one of these actually sitting on a shelf. So I was like, what the hell? Why don't we do a review on it? So got Jason here. He actually has a lot of knowledge on these. So what are we looking at here, Jason?
So today we're looking at the M1A tanker. It's inspired by the T26 tanker. Basically, it's one of John Mosius Grand's legacy. He designed the M1 Grand, which won us World War II, which Patton called it the greatest battle implement ever devised. And pretty much his last hurrah was the M14, which is the military version of full auto. They have semi-full auto, which is uncontrollable. And but between there, for our guys in the tanks, he designed something like this.
Now, I could have swore I looked around on the internet. Didn't they have like a collapsible stock?
They had
type thing? Almost like the Mini 14 with their collapsible stock?
The Mini 14 and the M1 carbine, the paratroopers, they had a collapsible stock. Yeah, so he designed it to be compact. And so you would see one of these and a grease gun. I actually knew a guy who served in Vietnam in the tanks, and he carried one of these and a grease gun. And he said that he unfortunately had to use both of them in the heat of battle.
Dude, shooting the sucker with the collapsible stock.
Yeah.
That would be,
there's already a tenderizer on the bottom of there. So,
So, all right, let's go over the specs real quick. So, M1A, Springfield Armory, M1A tanker, 16.25 inch barrel.
Yep.
So basically this sits in the same category as a SOCOM. So if you're to go to their website and look up their firearms, you're going to see SOCOMs and you're going to see tanker in there. So this is under that same category because they have SOCOMs, they have loadeds, they have their standards, and they're all awesome firearms. I got a Scout myself. But 16.25 inch barrel, no little front rail like on the SOCOM.
Like on the SOCOM, yeah.
Yeah. The nice, very nice wood stock. Now, I got to say, this is one thing that kind of drew me to this one over the standard SOCOM. Don't get me wrong, the fiberglass stock, I know it's indestructible, well, claims to be indestructible, very durable, but there's just something about this stock.
It screams nostalgia. I mean, honestly, when you think 4th of July, hamburgers, hot dogs, and good old-fashioned American ingenuity,
that's one of the reasons why I like this one. It doesn't look like an evil rifle or anything like that. It's just a rifle and chambered in .308.
Just a rifle that could pack a punch.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. And unlike what you were talking about with the other ones, this is not fully automatic, so that people don't think, oh, this or that. It is a semi, so.
Yeah, when you look on the other side of the receiver, there's a little notch, and it's them. They got away from the full auto because, again, 308 and full auto, 7.62 by 51 for your mil-spec mojos. That's hard to control in recoil. I fired one, and it's just, you know, I feel like a Looney Tune cartoon going all over the place.
I wouldn't even want to try that, to be honest with you. One nice thing I like about this one over the standards and even their loadeds, it's got the XS trinium front sight. So it's a little nice. It's got a nice little red, not a little red dot. It's got a nice little night sight on there, and
it was a red dot of its time.
Yeah, of its time. So, well, I mean, those are kind of just the brief overview of it. I mean, I guess now we get to go shoot it a little.
Let's go.
All right. Be right back. Springfield Armory M1A tanker. We're going to be shooting at the 25-yard line. I'm up on the line a little bit here, so it's roughly about 15, 20 yards, something like that. Going for target 1, 5 shots. Let's see how I do. All right. Mag is out. We're clear. Let's see how bad I did. Oh, yeah. 3 right there, right there. So, being that it was this close, I was trying to use the very base, and I figured it would kind of be like an AR and I needed to go lower. But man, I was already at the base of the front post, and that's what I was hitting. So, I'm just gonna have to work with this a little bit and kind of get it dialed in. But, I mean, it's not exactly where I wanted them, but those 3 right there, it's kind of nice. So, let's get Jason up here and give it a try.
It's all right, so it's my turn to start shooting. A couple other factors we got. Right here is the safety. So you push this up, safety on, safety off, and then you got this nice little stripper clip. So for you people who like magazine clips, you got it right there. So it's my turn to shoot the M1A. Let's go see how we did.
Nice.
Yep, we got one center mass.
Woohoo, right there in the middle.
I'm rusty. All right, let's go back to the table.
All right, man. So just a couple rounds, first shots. Everyone had a chance. Off camera, we had Todd, we had Lorenzo. They gave it a shot too. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Really digging it. So one thing that I saw a lot of reviews on, people talked about, and I think it holds true, that compensator really, really helps keep this gun just nice and steady. I mean, I didn't even feel like I was shooting a 308, especially 16-inch 308, to be quite honest with you.
Cutting it down was truly revolutionary compared to shooting the full size. We shot the full size.
Yeah, you're loaded.
Yeah.
So I got to say, I'm really digging this. I just need to get some more time behind it. I was pretty happy with my grouping. I didn't like where my grouping was, but I was happy with the grouping overall. So MSRP on this got to sit listed at a little over $2,000. So when you can find them, hopefully they'll be somewhere in that neighborhood. Again, I mean, I haven't been to every single store, but the stores I've been to, I've never seen one. And that's kind of one of the reasons why we wanted to do this today.
Yeah, every time I worked at a few gun stores in my time. Every time we got one of these.
You worked at a few.
Yeah, from Hurt Bowers to Turner's. Every time we got one of these, it right out the door.
Yeah, so I'm pretty happy overall. I know you were smiling once we were done shooting.
There's just something about this rifle. It's like a muscle car. It's American ingenuity. It just screams like, yeah.
The wood stock. I mean, it just everything. It just ties in well. So please remember, if you like what you saw, subscribe. Click on the link below. And any comments, we love to hear them. Make sure they're positive. So from Alex and
I'm Jason.
This was Revuezit. We hope you had a good day.
Go, stop recording.